Thanks for visiting the page. My name is Tim Murphy with Remax Results. I'm the listing broker for this development. It's a 15-unit townhome development in Bloomington, Minnesota called Penn CityHomes. So what you're looking at right now is an aerial view of the lot that we're going to be building on. And you can see this road that's running to the south is called Penn Avenue. And then you can see this road that's running to the left or the east is called West 86th. Now, just south of West 86th, you'll see in the snow what is a lake, and that's called Penn Lake. So you will notice that our lot does have a view of Penn Lake, and that view will be prominent from the south block. So I want to show you now another aerial view. This is a north-facing aerial view. So the south is towards the bottom right corner, and the north is moving towards the bottom or the upper left corner. The north view is obviously of 494 and Bloomington, and Penn Avenue runs into 494 on the north view, and then 86th runs east off of Penn Avenue. Again, you can see our lot, and you can see the orientation of our lot relative to Penn Avenue, 86th, Penn Lake, and the surrounding area. Now I want to walk into our site plan. Since you have a perspective now of how everything lays out, you can imagine this lot or this site plan laying out on those aerial views. Again, you have Penn Avenue that's running north and south. There is a stoplight here on the south end of Penn Avenue, and if you go east, you'll be running on West 86th Street. So the south block is the block that will actually have a partial view of Penn Lake to the south, as I showed you in the aerial photo. And then we will have the west block, and the west block will be adjacent to Penn Avenue, which runs north and south. And then we will have the east block, which is on the interior of the development, which will have a private back area, backyard, or back elevation, and then they will have an interior elevation where the garages are. The other thing that I want to point out is that there are 6 parking spaces that are available for friends, family, or any guests that you might have visiting. The other thing I want to mention is that when you come south on Penn Avenue and you come to the stoplight and you head east on 86th Street, you'll notice that the entrance and exit, which will be the main and only entrance and exit, is off of 86th Street and brings you into the interior of the development. You will also notice that there is what looks like possibly an exit or an entrance to Penn Avenue. This is only an emergency exit or entrance space. This will not be used on a regular basis to get on or off Penn Avenue. The only access in or out of the development will be off of 86th Street. So this gives you a little bit of insight on how the land lays out, its relation to Penn Lake, 86th, and Penn Avenue, and how we're setting up the 3 different blocks on our site. We are open to any questions or comments below. We're happy to answer any of your questions. Thanks, and have a great day.